Hello everyone, Mr. Love here, coming to you from the diesel shop. Today we're just going to do a really quick video here on just setting up and using our Oxy Acetylene. So let's get suited up and let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do is set up our torches here. So we're going to take our caps off, set those someplace where we remember where they're at. We'll start with our oxygen here. We're just going to give it a quick little purge first. Not a lot of pressure in this one. We're kind of tank's getting a little low here, but we open that up real quick, purge it off, make sure there's no spiders or anything on there. We'll check out our regulator real quick, make sure that's nice and clean. We're going to put that up on here. This one's regular threads. Just screw it on, get a hand tight. Then we're going to grab our 1/8" wrench, put it on there, just snug it down. Okay, same thing with our acetylene. We're going to crack it open, purge it off, make sure there's no debris in there. Give our end here a quick little looks, and we're going to put this in here. So this one is left hand thread. So we're going to go the opposite way to tighten it here. And we're going to put it in there, start going left hand here to tighten it. We'll get a hand tight just like the other one to start with. Then we'll be getting out our 1/8" wrench again to snug it up the rest of the way. Okay, so we got that on there. Okay, now we're going to turn on and we're going to set our oxygen. Okay, so we're going to turn our tank on here. We're going to open this valve up all the way. And we're going to adjust our regulator. So we're about between 27 and 30 pounds per square inch here. Okay, make sure everything's shut off on your torch here. We just had a little bit coming out. Last person left it on here. So make sure everything's off. Okay, and we're right at 30 PSI right there on our oxygen. Okay, so our acetylene, we're going to open this a quarter to half a turn. And we're going to adjust this one between 5 and 7 PSI on here. Okay, so right now we're at about 6 PSI. Now we're ready to fire up our torch here. Okay, at this point here, I should have all my PPE on. Got a full face shield. Still got my safety glasses on underneath. Got my flame coat on here. And got some nice heavy duty cutting gloves here. So now we're ready to fire up the torch and to do a quick little cut. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to open up our oxygen, our green one here, all the way down here below. Okay, so we're opening this one up all the way. What that does, it gives us proper flow for going up through here for when we're actually doing the cutting here. We do our little adjustment up here that we'll see here in a second. Okay, so when we're ready to light with the striker, we're just going to turn on the acetylene just a little bit, and we're going to light our flame here. And make a nice neutral flame. Okay, so I'm turning on my acetylene just a little bit, getting out my striker, and we're going to light it up. Okay, so I'm going to turn up my acetylene a little bit, so I get a nice little roar out of there. I'll turn it up a little higher so we can show you what we don't want to see. What we don't want to see is when we turn it up too high and our flame gets disconnected up here from the front. So we'll turn it back down just a little bit there, and now we can adjust our oxygen nice and slow up here. And what we're doing here, as we're adjusting that up, I can't see it too good on the camera, but there's feathers up in here. We're bringing all those feathers back to the tip there so they all come together. So as soon as all those feathers come together right there, that's our perfect little cut-in tip right there. It's a nice neutral flame. We always want to give it a quick little squeeze of our little cut-in gas here and make sure that our torch doesn't go out. Okay, we're going to come over to our little scrap piece of steel that we're going to cut here real quick. And what we want to do here, first we give her a quick little going across there, make sure you get all the oils and stuff off of there if it's a little oily piece of metal. What we're going to do, we're going to position our torch right on the corner, and we're going to keep it about a 1/4 inch to an 1/8 inch away. So 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch away off of there. We don't want to contact our tip. It'll put out our flame. If we're too far away, we're not going to have a nice clean cut. We also want to get in a nice comfy position. If we're just holding it down here, we're going to be all over the place. So we want to either grab it up here or even feel free to grab up higher if you need to. I usually grab one hand down here by the controls, another hand right here for the trigger. Get yourself nice and comfy, and we'll get nice and close. Okay, so about a 1/4 inch away, we're starting on the edge. The edge just got red hot. You can get red hot and see that big trigger, and I just start cutting down through there. Let's say about a 1/4 inch away on this one the whole way through. There I go. I just cut through there. No issues at all. Nice clean cut right down the middle of that there. Okay, so when I'm done now, I can shut off my oxygen, I can shut off my acetylene, Make sure everything's shut down on here. And we're good to disassemble our torch now. Okay, we're back here at our torch. First thing we're going to do, we're going to shut off our acetylene. We want to get the flammable gas out of the way first. So we got that valve shut all the way off. We're going to then shut off our oxygen, make sure that's all the way off. Okay, once we shut off our valves, now we can take our torch and bleed out the lines. It'll have our gauges and stuff drop down for us. So turn on your oxygen a little bit, then squeeze the trigger. That'll bleed the oxygen out. Both of our gauges should go down to 0 at that point on our oxygen tank. On our acetylene, same thing. We just turn on our acetylene for a quick second here, and we'll bleed those all the way out. Once they're bled out, we just shut that off, and we're done with it. Make sure all the knobs are shut off nice and tight, and then you don't have to worry about it. Our valves are already shut off. The last thing to do is just back off our regulators. So we just back them off a couple turns there so they're nice and loose. That way, when we turn them on the next time, they're not going to spring our gauges or anything. Gradually turn them up. Okay, last thing to do, take our regulators off, put our caps on. So again, left-hand thread on here, so we got to go to the right to loosen it up. So once it's loose to the wrench, we should be able to just take it off with our hands. Put it in a nice safe spot. Same with our oxygen. Again, it's a nice thread. This one's right-hand thread. Loosen it up. And take it off by hand. Okay, put it down in a nice safe spot. And then we're going to get out our caps. Just put our caps back on. Okay, that's all there is for just our quick little demonstration here of just lighting and cutting with the torch. I have a longer how-to video that goes through all the safety precautions, all the setup, all the prep, and all that stuff for using the Oxy Acetylene Torch. So if you need a little more information, refer to that video. This one's more for just a little refresher. So that's all I got for today. So be safe and give her decent.